Okay, there we go. What's up, y'all? It's Tracy Talks coming back through with another live stream. So I just first want to apologize. I know I haven't been recording for the last couple of days, and there's a reason, obviously, because y'all know I would have been here recording. Okay, y'all know what I'm going through. Um, Tracy has to handle the business. Period. Point blank. I have to handle the business. I don't know why this car gets so damn dusty. It's like I feel like I have to wipe this little panel off like every single day from the little dust. I'm sorry, my Virgo is just kicking in. Just bear with me for 1 second. So, like, today's Tuesday, so I have to wipe this down again because it's dust. Like, it's literally balls of dust, and I just wiped this thing down probably Sunday because it's Tuesday. Yeah, it accumulates a lot of dust real quick. I don't know why, like little balls of dust. Anywho, so what's up, Jeffrey? What the hell's going on, Jeffrey? I see you the first in the chat, Jeffrey. What's going on, Vice President? You know I love you, Jeffrey. How you living? How you feeling? What's going on, my friend? You know I love you. Did I tell you? You hear me? You love me, Jeffrey? You love me? You love me, Jeffrey? Because I love you, Jeffrey. So, y'all, when I say Tracy has been handling the business, Tracy has been handling the business, okay? And I'm tired. I am beyond tired. So I'm in the sea right now. This particular Royal Farms, y'all, they got liquor. They got liquor. They got the liquor. You can buy. Well, I don't know if it's liquor. I think it's beer. It looks like beer and like the Mike's Hard Lemonade. So not liquor, but like beer and wine. Yeah, it says beer and wine. So you can actually buy beer and wine at this particular little Royal Farms right here. I don't know what street that I'm on. I'm in the city though, but I haven't seen that. And their whole little coffee setup. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. So their whole little coffee setup is different from all the other ones because it's like this whole big old round thing, and you got to hunt and look for tops and the little. I don't know. I told her, I said, because it's small, it's kind of tight in there, and they still serve chicken, and they got the beer and wine. I don't know. Maybe I should get me a wine cooler for later. I don't know. Look. Thank you, Jeffrey. So let me first just say. Okay, first of all, where's my phone? Because I like where I slept last night was an interesting spot, but trust me, nobody was gonna bother me. No, but and there were people walking by and stuff like that. I didn't even have to recline my seat back or nothing because the moment that I got in the car, I'm checking messages, I'm calling people back. Like I had met these, I met some really cool ladies where I was. So I had to do something yesterday. Now I'm going to do a separate video because like I'm sitting here, I need to do laundry. And it's like, it's just for the word of the wise. Anytime that you're around Tracy and you leave your shirts, they will get confiscated. Okay. So the YN left his shirt in the trunk and I just found it. So you see, I'm wearing it because I don't have no other clothes. But he did buy me a shirt, though. He did buy me a shirt. It's somewhere in here. I don't know where the hell it is. So that's more than what I can say for my folks, my former folks, because my former folks left all my clothes in that other room when I was sick as a dog and wouldn't bring my clothes out the room. That's how all my shit got locked in and we couldn't get in the room to get my clothes out. So at least the YN, and like I said, I'm going to talk about it in a different video. My weekend with the YN, like, yeah, Mother's Day weekend with the YN. Yeah, that was real interesting. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. First and foremost, I didn't get a chance to record the last couple of days. So like I said, I wanted to apologize for that because, it's been some stuff going on. It's been some stuff going on. And y'all know, like, I don't even have to talk about it. So literally, okay, so it was Mother's Day. So I was trying to enjoy, I don't have kids myself, But Tracy has always taken care of other people's kids. Like my whole life, I've been babysitting since I was like 12. Okay, so it's like I've always taken care of other people's kids. I didn't have my own kids, but I had a mother, okay, that I was very close to, that was my best friend, and she's been gone now for 18 years. So when Mother's Day rolls around, I try to do something, not just Mother's Day, when her birthday rolls around, when the holidays roll around, I try to do stuff, that one is going to lift up my spirits and make me feel better because I don't have my family around anymore. Okay. So Mother's Day is one of those days that I'm trying to, not be sad, have my mind right, and try to enjoy the day to the best of my ability. So I didn't see the message right away. It was like the next morning. Okay. The next morning, I had received a text message from my wonderful roommate asking when I was coming to get the rest of my things. And I'm like, I'm trying to get myself together. I actually did get the YN did help me get a room this weekend and all that stuff. So I'm like, look, I'm trying to enjoy myself. I don't want to feed into this. You know what I'm saying? It's like I try to enjoy my weekend. I did get a little bit of my stuff. And so when I say that when you go through hard times, you know who your folks are. You find out real quick who your real true people are, friends, whatever. Okay. I had asked my ex, I said, I need some help. I need help packing up the stuff. I need to get the food and stuff out the freezer. Like, I don't have any more food that's in the refrigerator because obviously they have eaten it or thrown it away already or whatever. But I still have stuff in the freezer that I need to pack up. And then the other stuff that food wise that was on the table that needs to be in a tote, not just in the little shopping bags and stuff. I asked them, I said, right now I need a friend. That's what I told them. I need a friend right now, and I need some help. So when we had got together, we were supposed to be helping each other out. So had he literally been trying to look for work like I was, because I technically had got a job before they did, the sky's the limit where we could have been right now had we actually truly been working together. Okay, but that's not what happened. Okay, they were too busy trying to party and do what they wanted to do and all that stuff. And then they gonna say that I left. I chose to go back to the house of horror because he thought that was what was gonna make me happy. That's not what happened. He kicked me out. Okay. I was not trying to go back to the house of horror. But anyhow, neither here nor there. Did they come and help me? No. So all the help that I thought that I was going to have from last Sunday to this particular weekend, the 3 people that I thought that were going to be there to help, that didn't happen. Okay. So that's not in my control. It's not in my control. I can only control what Tracy can control. When I reach out for help, because y'all know I'm a Virgo, I don't ask for help. Okay, so if I'm asking, that means I really, 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 truly need the help. Okay, it didn't happen. Okay, so I've already put in writing 2 different times when I was planning on leaving, because obviously I'm trying to get everything. I'm trying to get the money together. I'm trying to coordinate with other people to try to, get stuff moved and stuff. And the only person that came through was the YN. He was the only one. Okay. And we only got like 1 car full of stuff. Like my air mattress was deflated again. My little rack was taken off the door again. Like all the stuff that was in the totes that were on the left side of my room, all of the stuff was taken out of the totes. Why? I don't know. Okay. I hadn't been there for a week. I've been sleeping in my car for an entire week. I left on the 1st. Today is the 12th. Okay. I have not slept in that house. And then, and I was telling my little paralegal friend, I was like, the stuff that's been going on with my body, I know it's because of the energy. I'll put it like that. The energy that I had been dealing with in that house. The moment that I haven't been in that house no more, I haven't been having no issues. So like I said, I wasn't supposed to be, this whole situation made sure that I wasn't complacent and that I did not get comfortable. Okay. Because that's not where I'm supposed to be. So I put a whole big old post on my Facebook, because I haven't been talking to certain folks, because it's like, I can't have people try to tear me down when I'm already going through a lot. right now. So it's like I just can't. Like I have to figure this shit out. And like I said, it's like I wanted to talk to my other little church lady friend and stuff. I just, with all of the shit that's going on, it's like I just need to be at peace within myself. And the stuff that has been going around, I need it to stop. Which we're almost like right at the tail end of that right now, anyways. So I just need it to stop. I need it to stop because I thought something had moved. But thank you, Jeffrey. So it's like I just need it to stop. My mother said, you don't never let nobody take your rights away. And right now, my rights have been constantly violated. Okay. So the bullshit that came in my phone yesterday, he was like, oh, because he finally got the hint that obviously stuff needs to be put in writing. You want to play these bullshit ass games, you need to put the shit in writing. So something was finally put in writing. But so literally what happened yesterday is like he's texting me telling me that I have until tomorrow, which is Wednesday. He didn't put the right date on there. He didn't, form complete sentences. He didn't use the right wordage and all that stuff. So obviously, we're not dealing with somebody that got a full deck. And we already know that. Okay, fine. They don't like what the fuck I've been saying. But if you wouldn't have been trying to literally use and abuse me from the moment that I got in the door and lied about every single thing to get me in the door and smelling my desperation to get me in the door, I was like, oh, she's in a fucked up situation. I could use her. Okay. You could try. So I will repeat, because I repeat stuff all the time. What this man is doing and what the white lady realtor is doing because they're friends and she's allowing him to violate my rights. I had to do something about it. Like, I had to do something about it. And I still have to continue to do something about it because you're not going to flim-flam me because Tracy is here in the flim-flam. You're not going to flim-flam me. Yeah, this shit is fucked up. I'm not going to say that it's not fucked up. But what he is doing and what he has been doing and continually harassing me and threatening to put my stuff out legally, because nothing that has transpired to get me in this house and since I had been in this house has been handled legally. Nothing. Okay, nothing was put in writing until last week when I officially went to the library to sit down and draft the letter myself. And then I had to send it in a text because I don't have their email. Okay, and I'm not on their Facebook no more because they blocked me. But it's fine, But Facebook serves its purpose because, my whole little thing got infiltrated, from the crazy lady and all that stuff. But like I said, I'm literally walking out the door. Like, I haven't even been there since the first of the month. I don't feel comfortable there. I've talked about it. The man is a weirdo. He has been lusting after me. I know that he has. I can see it in his eyes. Okay. He tried to come in the bathroom when I was taking a shower. Okay. So I have not slept in that house. I have not taken a shower. I left Friday and I didn't come back. So he had mentioned that in the chat and stuff. Oh, like when the police was there. Oh, she's been gone 2 days. So what? This man has tried to control me just like the crazy narcissist lady. She was trying to control me. This man too is trying to control me. So he's trying to say I didn't show up in an inappropriate hour. When me and the YN showed up, it was like at least 9:30 at night. It wasn't like I could see if it was like 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. It wasn't that late, because we were out and I was, of course, trying to make money and all that stuff. So I did not show up in an inappropriate time. So then he's, again, because it's the control, so then the lady that I was talking to yesterday, she's like, well, it sounds like, the crazy lady wasn't the only person that has this form of narcissism. Like, obviously they have a sense of the narcissism too. And I was like, you know what? It's like everybody's chiming in and giving their little 2 cents. And I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, and then she's like, so she had asked me too. She's like, is this your man? Fuck no, he wasn't my man. Well, then why is he treating you like, like you have to clock in at a girl? I was like, look. Anywho, so yesterday, and what they fail to realize is, okay, they've been pulling out all the little tactics. I'll give them credit for that. I'll give them credit. I give credit where credit is due. He has pulled out all the tactics. Okay, so I don't know if he's listening, if she's still in his ear, and she's giving him little, little tidbits and stupid bullshit. He's pulled out all the tactics. Okay, fine. Spanish lady did the same shit. But I told you, her and her husband were walking up them steps, swing low, swing chariot, walking up them steps real slow, going upstairs to go to talk to legal aid, because they still didn't know what they were doing. And all she had to do was honor the payment plan. That's all she had to do. And I told you, the crackhead said, she's still mad at you. Mad at me for what? Because of what you did. What? Call code enforcement? Everybody in their feelings, but Traci got to call code enforcement. If you do something about the road issue, if you contact the landlord, okay, because my paralegal thinks that, it's the realtor lady that actually owns the property, that she's not just the property manager, that she's the actual homeowner. But I don't know. It still hasn't officially 100% been revealed, but she's working on it because she's bound and determined. She's like me. She a need to know person. And it's just something at this point that we need to know. Because my rights have continuously been violated. What they are doing is illegal. And as a realtor that potentially, supposedly, allegedly owns their own properties should know the Maryland landlord tenant laws, that what she is allowing this man to do to me is illegal. They can't change the locks. You can't shut off the utilities. You can't do nothing. And legally, in order to leave this property, you have to put it in writing and you have to start the eviction process. Legally, that's what's supposed to happen. That's not what has been happening. Okay, so yesterday, like I said, I'm trying to enjoy my little Mother's Day. Don't nobody give a fuck what Traci going through, my feelings, how this shit has been extremely stressful, how it's affecting my mental, my physical, and everything else. I'm just literally supposed to bend over backwards and take the ass fucking no. Traci's not that bitch. I'm not going to do that. Okay, and you constantly have been touching my shit. My shit has disappeared. My aloe vera plant got thrown out. My food has gotten eaten. My shit is still, they still utilizing my shit because it's in there. You got a problem with all my overage of shit, but it didn't stop them from using my shit. Okay, so then yesterday, they're going to send a stupid bullshit ass text message talking about I got until Wednesday, to get my stuff out, or, they're going to change the locks. They can't do that. That is illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal what they're doing. It's illegal. Okay. That's why I put it on my community board. When I had sent that letter to that fool, I put it on my community board, and anything else that I need to list and document is going to be documented. The shit is well documented. So like I'm saying, thank you for keep being an asshole. Thank you for keep sending the stupid bullshit ass text messages to my phone. So they literally said, y'all, hold on, let me get my glasses. And hold on one second. My battery is kind of low, y'all, so I'm not going to be able to be on here too long. I just wanted to record something because, I was handling business. That's why I wasn't recording for the last couple of days. So that's why I said I'll apologize. But, I've been, all of this crazy has been crazy, and I had to handle it. So they said Wednesday. They literally want me to leave Wednesday. I have been patient. He's been patient, y'all. He's been patient. You calling the property manager did not work for you. You have been noticed. I haven't moved your thing. So he's trying to say that the code enforcement inspector removed the items out of both of my 3-drawer totes. Why would the inspector do that? The inspector would not do that. The inspector, when they came to the Spanish lady house, he didn't touch nothing. He had his cell phone and a camera. He had a cell phone in one hand, a camera in the other hand. So he's looking, looking underneath on the floor. He didn't touch nothing. So why would the inspector remove my beauty products, my hair stuff out of my totes? So he's a liar. So obviously, too, that is a lie. Okay, the code enforcement inspectors have no reason to touch none of my belongings. Okay, so he's typing this dumb shit, and then he's like, all I'm saying is get your things at a proper hour. So he's literally saying that this is a notice that after Wednesday, May the 12th, which May the 13th is actually Wednesday. That's why I had to clarify what day is it that you're actually referring to. Okay. Because like I said, we're playing on the slippery slope. They already had released the floodgates bullshit as far as what has to be handled, what I have to handle in this situation. Fine, no problem. So they said that as of, it's supposed to be tomorrow the 13th, that I will be denied access to the apartment. The locks will be changed. The ample amount of time has been granted multiple times to remove things out of the property. If things need to be taken out, I have a window of time between 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to come and get my stuff in a properly fashion. This is the final notification about this issue. I will take a no response to you. Have been notified. Thank you. I'm like, look, you're not going to sit up here and get on my damn nerves and not allow me to enjoy my Mother's Day. That's what you're not going to take my rights away. You're not going to take my rights away. I'm beyond frustrated. I'm beyond stressed out. I have been sleeping in my car since the first of the month. I have been sleeping in my car since the first of the month. I have been sleeping in my car since the first of the month because I don't want to be in this space with this crazy ass weirdo that's constantly trying to violate my rights. Okay. And I'm not, Tracy's not for that. Tracy is here to end the flim flam. I'm tired of my rights being violated. What these people are doing is illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal. They cannot change the locks. They cannot do all this stupid shit that he just wants me out of the space. Okay. No, you cannot fuck me. No, I would not let you fuck me. Okay. No. That's not why I was there. Okay. I did not want that man. Okay. This was supposed to be a strictly business roommate situation that became really uncomfortable because he would not do anything about the rodents and then all the other stuff too. Like I said, for the first week that I was there, I did not even take a shower if he was in the house. Like for real. He don't never go nowhere. And like I said, I knew that was gonna happen. Sorry, the little check engine light literally just popped on while I'm sitting here. Sorry, distracted. Yeah, I gotta contact the owner anyways because I just noticed everything has been going on in this passenger side of this car. Hold on, while I'm thinking about it, let me do that right now. So I'm on the phone, because they keep playing with God, So they ended the last little message with God bless and all that stuff. What you need not do is play with God. Tracy don't play with God. I don't play with God. Okay. So this man, he said that he had prayed on confirmation. We don't play with God. Okay. So he had said that, he had prayed on the whole little situation to make sure that, the good Lord sent the right person, for him to come in to share the space with, which they were never completely accommodating to whoever the person was going to be that was going to be the roommate. All I know is I'm tired. I'm beyond tired. So like I said, to have my freedom and somewhat have some peace of mind, okay, because I'm not to be controlled. Both of these people not only used me and took my money, but they also try to control me also. And they both act like they have, that been bit by that narcissism bug. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm not to be controlled. I'm not doing anything. Even everybody is like, because even my friend was like, she was like, so what happened with the YN? Nothing happened with the YN. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Tracy is not there right now. Tracy is not dick hungry. Tracy is focused on her money and trying to, land her own living space. So I'm not invading nobody else's space. So there won't be no more bullshit. Me invading somebody else's space. I need my own space. The YN was around, but it was no hanky panky. No hanky panky. It was no hanky panky. I'm not in that time and space right now. I can't entertain none of that bullshit right now because I'm homeless right now, sleeping in my fucking car, dealing with this bullshit that I have been put through from this whole mousetrap situation. And the bullshit ass text messages didn't help. They didn't help. Okay. So I'm literally on the phone with my paralegal. Hey, paralegal. Wait a minute. Hold on. I was sending out the message to my owner. It's too early for me to be calling her. It's only 6:29. 6:27. Well, my car says 6:29. My phone says 6:27 Eastern Standard Time. It's still early, so I'm not gonna call her early. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second, y'all. Today is a Tuesday. See, when I have to do stuff, it's better for me to do it on a Monday like yesterday. I don't know. Anywho, I'll figure it out. Okay. All right. So that's done. I had to. Hey, what's up, y'all? Joseph, how are you? I'm okay, Joseph. Good morning, my beautiful teacher. I got an apple pie for you. Grand Rising, sweetheart. Grand Rising, Mr. Parker. What is that noise? It's the car. I have a hybrid. So I was just texting my car owner because I just noticed last night that the passion, everything, like I said, that's happened, like both of my tires, like the back tire actually like fell apart. The front tire, I accidentally ran over a screw, and as soon as the screw came out, my tire deflated. So both of those tires on that side already had to be replaced. And then the headlight, I noticed last night, the headlight on the passenger side is also out. And then it's been making this jerky kind of sound. Like when I'm driving, I can literally be like, and you can hear the like the vibration of the jerkiness that's happening in the car. And literally when I was sitting here, the check engine light literally just came on. So I told him, I was like, I was trying to get my stuff moved this weekend or whatever, which I barely got anything moved. And then I told him, I said, this car obviously needs some TLC. So he said every 30 days he normally checks the car. And that didn't happen yet because I've had this car now about 2 months. It's been about 2 months. So it's time for it to be serviced and stuff. But in the meantime, like, I know it's weird because I've never driven a hybrid before. That zzz, I think is the battery portion of the car, because it just went up like a little notch on the battery that I can see right here. It says hybrid system indicator or whatever. So I know it's weird. I'm still trying to get used to it myself. But anyhow, I feel like it probably helps too, like with gas, because like I'm on like 3 little notches, so it's like 2 below like a half a tank or whatever. But I'm sure if it was a regular car, I would have spent way more money on gas, because OMG, I do a lot of ripping and running and all the stuff. So I feel like it's weird, and it's like I feel like I'm sitting in a transformer. Like for real, I feel like I'm sitting in the transformer sometimes with that noise. But I mean, it is what it is. Traci has her car. As long as I'm still paying this little weekly car note money, Traci still got her car. I can still make my little bit of money and still try to handle the business and all that stuff. Like I said, like literally, I was riding down the street yesterday when I was on the phone with my paralegal, and I'm in the neighborhood because I was just further down the street. And because they closed my little Walgreens when I was still with the Spanish lady, I used to walk to that Walgreens, to add the money, because I only have Chime and Cash App. I don't have no bank and all that stuff, because I don't have a whole bunch of money just sitting around. I don't have a direct deposit coming through, so that would be another bill, having to pay a maintenance fee on a bank account. That's why I don't have a regular bank account. So paying my car note, I have to pay in cash because I don't have Zelle, I don't have Apple Pay, I don't have a Apple phone. I have an Android. I don't have an iPhone, so I have to pay cash. So I have to meet up with him, which is fine, because the stuff that's been going on, that plastic piece that I had to tape up, because people think, I hit something. No, I didn't hit nothing. The stupid, I don't know why Toyotas have that plastic piece underneath the bumper and stuff. So it happened in my little Corolla too. I had to tape it up. But the African dude, I never met this dude. I only, had communication with him over the telephone and text messages. He was a butthole, and once he saw that the tape was on the car and stuff like that, he came like the crazy lady talking to the police officer, coming up with this whole cockamamie story that Traci had an imaginary boyfriend that I didn't want her to know about. I was like, anything that I don't want you to know about, I'm not going to tell you no ways, because I'm not going to repeat nothing to you that I know that I'm not going to say anything or share anything with you that's going to get repeated to your folks. I keep saying, stop telling them my business. They don't need to know my business. It's like, I don't want to sit here and listen to you talk about their business. I don't want you sharing my business to these people that don't have no business knowing my personal business. Okay. But they, again, would not respect that boundary. So, okay, fine, whatever. Like, that's why I wouldn't tell them nothing. I didn't tell them that I was leaving. I didn't tell them a whole bunch of shit. I kept my business to myself. Grand Rising. Man, is it Man Ruth? I don't know. That's an interesting screen name. But Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising, everybody in the chat. And Super Rainbow Queen, I'm thinking about you every time I got some coffee, girl. I hope you're doing well. Yes, and I'm doing well. I am. I'm doing well. As you can see, I'm in good spirits. Like I said, it was no hanky-panky. Traci's in good spirits, but not because I had no hanky-panky. No hanky-panky. Okay, I'm not in that time and space right now, but I am in good spirits. So I'm driving down the street on the phone with my paralegal, like I normally am. We have our little morning powwow, conversations on a regular basis. Everybody knows what Traci's been going through. So all of my folks, like at this point, I've heard from everybody except for my little Muslim friend. But she's, I chime in with her when I need to chime in. Right now, I'm okay. I don't really feel like I need to chime in with her. She's like one of my spiritual advisors too. It's just we don't have like regular direct contact like that. but it's fine. Like, she's been on my YouTube and all that stuff. She checks my YouTube to check up on me to make sure I'm all right and all that stuff. And then, she know I'm good, and I'm good with that. I said once I had got a car and everything, I was going to start getting on the road and going to see my folks and all that stuff, which I already have. So I'm working on that. But right now I have to deal with this crap that has been going on. So again, I'm jumping. So I was riding down the street, and my old Walgreens is closed. Excuse me. So it stands out when people are parking in that parking lot because it's closed. As a matter of fact, I had ran into that lady. It was a really nice older black lady that used to work, that front cashier all the time, or cash register. And I had seen her at another Walgreens, and so she had, obviously transferred. She said that they used to steal so much in that store that they used to steal more than what they would actually make in a day in that store. And I believe it. It's in the hood, honey. It's in the hood. It's hard out here for a pimp right now when you're trying to get that money for the rent, because you got to use females, to pay your rent. When you can't pay your rent, you use women to pay your rent. Like, people are doing all types of crazy stuff to get their rent paid these days. So I'm not surprised. At the stealing and all that stuff. So she said that's why she had to transfer, because it's been closed for a minute. But I said it was glad to see her and stuff like that, because she normally was the one, when I would go up there to put the money on my chime, she normally was the one that would help me or whatever. She's like, yeah, your face does look familiar. I'm like, yeah, I got a whole bunch of twins. Tracy got a whole bunch of twins. Anywho, so I'm riding down the street. I'm going to say this like probably 20 more times before I finally get the damn story out. So I'm riding down the street on the phone with my paralegal, and I saw the cop car. So this is Baltimore City, not Baltimore County. I was in the city because I was right down the street from the house. So it was two really, 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 really cool officers that were sitting in the car. So I pulled up on them, and which I don't normally do, because y'all know Black people don't normally have the best experience dealing with the popo. I'm just being honest. Okay. I'm just being honest. I really haven't had any major problems, but there have been a couple of times where I was beyond irritated, kind of like how I was being treated at the time. But it's neither here nor there. You go through the stuff, and then you just go on about your business or whatever. And it's never been anything major. I haven't had any major, encounters, but still, it's not always a comfortable situation. So anywho, so I just gave him a little snippet, of what I was dealing with. And it's like, my main thing is I'm tired of being harassed. This man has most certainly harassed me. He keeps threatening to put my stuff out. Now, yesterday, not only is it the threat of putting my stuff out, it's the threat of changing the locks, where I won't have access to the apartment anymore to get my stuff out, which again is illegal. Okay, the harassment is illegal. The threat of putting my stuff out is illegal. Not going through the proper legal channels to get me to leave the space. All of that is illegal. Him and the little realtor lady, she a realtor. See, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. The op has been opping, and she's been doing her little paralegal research and all this stuff. Okay. Because even the lady was like, well, how did you get my number? I got a paralegal in my corner that likes looking up shit. You are not exempt, lady. And it's not like you're not the president. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a whole Secret Service team around you protecting you. It's not like you can find anything that you want to know on the internet. Anything. So just like what she had to do yesterday, because I dropped off the YN, right? I dropped off the YN and literally am getting myself together so I can get my day started, because every day Tracy has to be out here hustling to make money. So again, I could not go and make money yesterday because I had to handle business. I'm tired of this man harassing me. I'm tired of him him and the white lady are constantly trying to violate my rights. Okay, just because this is your property and you move one of your friends into this property does not mean that you can allow him to violate my rights as a tenant, because I was a sublease tenant and we did not have no roommate agreement. I asked this man 3 times. When it comes to handling business, he don't handle business, or he doesn't handle business well. Not my problem. Okay, not my problem. But he used me and took advantage of the vulnerability of my situation to get me in there to get his rent paid. You need to have whatever little girlfriend you're going to have up in there since y'all gonna be, all up on each other because it's a little itty bitty ass space, you need to have a bitch in there that you dealing with, not somebody like me. So he smelt the desperation. He smelt the desperation in my situation, and he totally took advantage. He did. Okay, but see what he failed to realize though, Traci doesn't know all the Maryland landlord tenant laws. I don't know all the landlord tenant laws in general, but that's why I put it on my community page. If anybody else is out there that's dealing with a landlord tenant issue and you need some help, I don't really know what's going on, but I look up stuff, my paralegal friend look up stuff, and we try to get the answers to the questions that we have question marks for. Okay. So, because the shit that's been going on with me is beyond ridiculous, and I'm beyond tired. I've been beyond frustrated. I've been beyond stressed out. So when I'm talking to the police officers and I'm telling them, what's been going on, it was suggested to me that I put the papers on them. That's what was suggested. Okay. So I'm like, so will that, at least help with because at this point, it's not that I want to cut off the communication. My stuff is still in the house. So it's not that I want to cut off the communication. But you can't be coming up here on my YouTube. I don't mess with you with your little comedy shit. I don't care about that. But you can't come up on my YouTube with that bullshit. Okay. My YouTube has been nothing but positive. Nothing but positive. Okay. And I have helped people just by simply sharing my story without even knowing it until the people reach out to me. Okay. So yeah, this shit's fucked up. And yeah, I talked about all the fucked up shit. Yes, I'm tired of the mistreatments. Yes, I'm tired of the injustices. That's why Traci is here in the Flim Flam. That's why Traci is here to encourage everybody. Don't let these people get away with the bullshit. If more people would stand up and say no and let these people know I'm not going to allow you to mess me over, then they couldn't get away with the bullshit. If people say no, then they cannot get away with the Flim Flam. Okay, so that's the main thing that I try to encourage people that come and watch my videos. Don't put up with the bullshit, y'all. Don't put up with the flim flam. Say no. Tell the narcissist no. Tell everybody else no that needs to be told no. I'm not putting up with this bullshit. I'm not gonna let you bend me over and fuck me up my ass. We're not doing that over here. We're not. Stand up for yourself at all costs. I don't care if it's ugly. I don't care if it gets tense. I don't care if you have to put the papers on people. It was a whole room full of people. It was a whole room full of people up in there yesterday, and I was in there for hours. Oh, poor thing. She looks so tired. Poor baby. She in there with her little Red Bull and her snacks. Poor baby. She looks so tired. I know that feeling, but I feel invigorated today because I feel like it was a true sense of accomplishment. Because what you're not going to do is continue to try to violate my rights. Okay, that's what's not going to happen. That's what's not going to happen. I don't care who your friends are. I don't care who allowed you to move up in this space with this mousetrap. Like, I don't care that you mad at me because you know you ain't getting no coochie because that never was going to happen no ways. Disgusting. Traci is the seed of a warrior woman. That also makes Traci a warrior woman. Okay? So, yeah, my shit is fucked up. It's not going to be forever. It's not going to be forever. I just needed like 6 months. That's it. But it wasn't meant to be. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. It was a stepping stone. It was a stepping stone, and it's cool because once I get past this, all the folks that's both of them trying to sit up there and control me and all that stuff. See, they mad because I went out and enjoyed my little Cinco de Mayo. They mad because I was trying to enjoy my little Mother's Day and all that stuff. I still miss my mama. It's been 18 long years. I still miss my mama. So I try to celebrate my mama, my auntie, and my uncle every time that I can. When all the holidays, the birthdays, and all that stuff, I try to honor their memory every single chance that I get. Mother's Day is no exception. So I was trying to enjoy my little day to the best of my ability. Now, I'm sorry that that's a problem because I said that. Like, I said it. I said it. Hold on. My folks are, it's early, but I know my folks are, he sound like a headache. He most certainly is a headache. But that's all right, because like I said, I don't know all the landlord tenant laws of Maryland or any of the other states, but I have had a squatter in my house before. And I know when my rights are being violated and have been continuously violated. Okay. So the harassment has to stop. The threats of putting my stuff out has to stop. Okay. It has to stop. Tracy's been civil to the best of my oof. Because when I came back up in that house and I haven't been there for a whole week and I saw my stuff missing out of my totes, I was literally about to lose it because I've been holding in all of this shit because this man has continued. It's like a never ending domino effect. He's been continuously harassing me and threatening to put my stuff out, which is illegal. He's been constantly touching my stuff. It's illegal. He threw out my aloe vera plant. That's illegal. My shit has disappeared. That's illegal. This white lady is allowing him to do all this stupid bullshit to me. That's illegal. Okay, at this point, to get me to leave the property legally, it has to be put in writing from the landlord telling me that I have to vacate the premises. That has not happened. That has not happened. I have no reason to lie on nobody. Y'all know Traci is a truth teller and a seeker of justice. So in this case, I most certainly have to exercise whatever rights that I have to defend myself, because I'm not going to be continually harassed and threatened for my stuff to be put out. If I had the money, if the people just within the last week didn't lie and say that they were actually going to help me when they said that they were going to help me, then my shit would have already been moved and it wouldn't be no need for these bullshit ass, threatening ass texts in my phone. I don't want to see no more bullshit ass texting in my phone. Okay, yeah, I didn't respond to you right away. And again, I don't have no reason to ignore them like I did the other person. I don't have no reason to ignore them. But it was Mother's Day. Okay, it was Mother's Day. I lost my mother 18 years ago. So I was trying my best to enjoy my Mother's Day to the best of my ability. Okay, but you're not going to sit here and keep sending me these bullshit ass text messages because you worried about me bringing the heat and all this stuff. I haven't done that. I haven't done that at all. But you keep pissing me off and you keep touching my shit. It's illegal what's happening. I will say it 1,000 more times. What is happening to me right now is illegal. Okay. And I will do every single thing that I have to do to defend myself. If I have to record people and get fired from another damn job, yes, I'm going to do it. If I have to call code enforcement 10 more times, yes, I'm going to do it. If I have to put the papers on the motherfuckers, then yes, I'm going to do that. And if we have to take it further from there, which at this point, that's what it looks like will have to happen, then we're going to do that too. Traci is here to end the flim flam. And I am most certainly have been flim flammed. So I have to do something about it. They are forcing my hand that I have to do something about it. You can't keep harassing me. You can't keep threatening to put out my stuff. Now they're threatening to change the locks. You can't do that either because that's illegal. It's illegal. So trust and believe, y'all. If I officially cannot get my stuff up out of this mousetrap, I'm sorry. It's going to be hell to pay and it's going to be World War III. Because I put up with enough. I have put up with enough. I have been civil. I haven't put my mouth on nobody other than coming on here and sharing and venting what the bullshit I've been dealing with. I haven't said nothing. And they don't say nothing either because they a wuss. They sit up there and get their balls by typing all this shit and sending it in the phone. When they in my face, because like we're grown. Like if you got all this slick shit to say out your mouth, well then be man enough, granny of your sack, and say that slick shit that you need to say to my face. But no, they won't do that. They won't do that. Okay, fine, whatever. So, but what you're not going to do is keep trying to violate my rights. That's the shit that pissed me off. So I made a whole long little post on my Facebook because, like I said, I haven't been there's at least one person in particular that I haven't been talking to, and they hurt my feelings and they pissed me off. So right now I don't have nothing to say. I don't know if y'all tried these little lemon pies. If you have Royal Farms in your area, but these little pies, the little blackberry one, I got the blackberry one too. This thing is so good. Choo, the blackberry, and then I wanted to try the lemon because Krispy Kreme hasn't brought back my lemon donut. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Mm. So, like I said, I was handling the business. I didn't make no money yesterday because Traci was handling the business. Like I'm at this point, I'm tired. I have to get this. I have to get my unemployment shit squared, and I still have to work on this situation because, again, I'm not going to be continuously harassed and threatened that my stuff is going to get thrown out, or I'm not going to have access to my stuff. I'm like, you're just not going to continue to violate my rights. I'm not putting up with that shit. I don't care who you are. Like I said, you could be the president of the United States. I don't care. You're not going to talk to me any old way. You're not going to sit there and try to control me. All I'm trying to do is make my living so I can keep my bills paid and keep the wolves away from the door. That's all I'm doing. I ain't out here fooling around with nobody. I told you the YN was around the whole weekend. No, he was helping me. That's it. Okay. I'm not focused on nothing else right now except for I'm trying to get my mental back on track. I can't go back to work right now. My shit is still fucked up. To take care. Sorry, my phone was buffering, y'all. My phone was buffering. Taking care of your physical health is important, but taking care of your mental health is just as important. I have been constantly stressed. I was constantly depressed. I was in a rut dealing with that lady was horrible. What she did to me was horrible. This person was supposed to be my friend, and she constantly shit on me. And my mama said, you don't kick people while they're down. I don't care if they're your folks or not. You don't kick people when they are down. You don't do that. And this lady kicked me while I was down. This man kicked me while I was down. Both of these people used me, took my money, and have been talking shit about me behind my back. What did Traci do? I'm the asshole because Traci's not used to living with rodents. And when I asked you 3-4 times to please contact the landlord to get the exterminator up in here because I'm not used to living around, like they literally were running around my air mattress. They were peeing and pooping. I put the sheet underneath my bed so it's not the friction of it rubbing against the floor when I'm moving in the bed and stuff like that. I put the little sheet on it. The whole side, the top side and the side of my air mattress had mice pee and poop on it. So they're in there living their best life, free willy-nilly, running around. And I'm sorry, that's nasty. And anybody that wants to choose to live that way and all that stuff and is fine with that's on you. I'm not used to living like that. I asked the man to do something about it. The lady said it was in his lease that if there's ever a vermin issue that it was supposed to be the responsibility of the tenant. I'm like, well, that's not normally what I know. But if it's in the lease, it's in the lease. I haven't officially seen the lease, but I'm just saying, normally that's something that the landlord would take care of. Like when I was having the same issue, in my little apartment in Cumberland, that's how I was always at her house because I'm not used to dealing with the rodents. I did everything in my power. I even hired the exterminator myself and had to submit the bill to the slumlord landlord because he wouldn't hire the exterminator himself. I'm like, okay, fine. So I hired the exterminator. I paid the money. I kept all of my receipts. It was 2 receipts. And then my following month, when I went to go pay my rent, I paid my rent minus the fee of having to call the exterminator. And then even with calling the exterminator, the fucking rodents were still running around in my space. I done plugged up every single hole that I saw. I paid a handyman. I bought the supplies and stuff to put the little metal piece up because we found another hole up underneath the sink. But they'll chew through anything. So they can gain access however they gain access. But again, y'all, like I had to literally, so back then at Walmart, you could get it was like 25 or 30 of them damn sticky traps you could get in a whole pack for I think it was like $5. And I wish I would have known that they were going to stop doing that because I would have bought up a whole bunch. Traci a hoarder. I got a whole bunch of shit. I sure do. I got a whole bunch of shit. But right now, it would have been helpful to have that 30 pack of mouse traps than have it because you only get 2 in the pack from the. Go ahead, Grandma. Grandma looking real cute in her little purple pink little yoga pants with her little shades and her hair a little dead and her jewelry. Grandma looking cute. Go ahead, Grandma. So I would have got all them little sticky traps, and Lord knows, dealing with the Spanish lady and this nasty fool, trust to believe I needed all those sticky traps. So I started taping them together because they were still coming from up underneath my sink, even though we got that metal piece from the Lowe's with the little nippers because you had to cut it with the nippers to, and then he had to cut around the pipe and stuff. So he had to cut the little half moon and stuff. to fit it around the pipe accordingly. And then we what's that little thing? You know, the like that commercialized little staple gun thing. That's how we, you know, got the little piece in there. And like I said, I found a little hole because I had like washer dryer hookups in my apartment, but I didn't know where you can get washer and dryers from way out there or whatever. Like I know the places down here. I'm sorry, y'all. I took a shower yesterday, but I didn't moisturize, so my skin is itching. Excuse me. But anywho, so like I didn't know where to get the washer and dryer from all the way out there or whatever. So I never had it. I just went to the laundromat to wash my clothes and what have you. So I found like a space underneath the pipe, you know, where the water was supposed to drain out of the washing machine. So I found that hole. I plugged up the hole. I plugged up a hole that was behind my little futon in my living room. I plugged up another hole that I found like beside my little heater, because we had like the little baseboard heat or whatever in that particular apartment, whatever. So I found the hole right beside there. So I stuffed the hell out of it with some steel wool, you know, all three of the little holes. And I put I've got some little pellets, because like here in this apartment, the baseboard is separating from the floor itself. And then I had carpet. So the carpet too was, you know, a little separated from the wall, whatever. So I put a whole bunch of pellets back there, and I stuck some steel wool in there too. Like I packed it like it was maybe like a space like about this long, like probably like about 6 inches or whatever. So I just put the pellets in there, and then I stuffed it, the rest of it, like the rest of the space, with the steel wool, like the regular steel wool that I got it from the Lowe's, not like the SOS pads, because it's like I've used the SOS pads too. It's still steel wool, but whatever. I actually got the actual steel wool from the hardware store, and I had got some spin traps. I had got 3 spin traps, and those spin traps work. And you know, you set the trap, and then you know when they in the trap, you know, because it will tell you when they in the trap, and then literally all you have to do is pick it up. I don't pick it up with my hands. I would still get it. I had the little dustpan with the little, you know, the little flap to it, like, you know, the commercialized ones, and I just scooped it up. I even caught one outside, so I guess they were squeezing from, you know, outside up underneath my door to gain access to my unit too. But they always looked like they were running from underneath my kitchen sink into my bathroom. So I got, like, I had a whole pack, like I had one whole pack of sticky traps, and I literally just taped them and put them throughout the whole length. Because like my apartment was a big house that was converted into 6 apartments, and mine was the first of the 2 that you access from the outside. Everybody else accessed from the front door that was originally the front door, and then there was an apartment, like you had to go up the hill a little bit, and then their steps to go into their unit was in the back. So I just I taped a whole bunch of sticky traps the whole length from my stove all the way to the other end of my counter area of my sink, because my refrigerator and everything was over here. So I literally just taped the sticky traps from the end of the stove to the end of the cabinet. I caught 2 mice that way. You know, I put like 3 sticky traps. So I put the tape underneath the bottom so it would sit a little bit, because once they get stuck on the trap, they start wiggling around and stuff like that. And sometimes they move the little trap, but it's gross too, like OMG. So I caught a mouse that way too. So obviously that place too was infested with rodents, and I'm Traci not used to living like that. Like it plucks my nerves. You can hear the scratching in the wall and all that stuff. I can't sleep. But because I've been, you know, back to doing my gig work and stuff like that, I'm so exhausted by the time I would actually get back to the house. Like I was gone for like 2 days, and then I came back and I heard the scratching. I heard, because it's this wall. So like my head was right here underneath the small window, you know, where the air conditioner was and stuff like that. So my air mattress is facing this way. So it's this side of the wall that when I was unpacking my stuff, that's the wall that I heard the scratching. When I'm asleep, that's the wall where I would hear the scratching. You know, and he's like, you heard them scratching in the wall. You heard what I said. Yes, I heard the rodents scratching in the wall. He wouldn't do anything about the rodent issue. Okay, so then I had to do something about it. Now they mad because I brought the heat. The white lady using the same verbiage as a professional comedian. So I'm like, okay, so my friend was like, yeah, that's definitely his friend. Like, you know, that's why he said it. Me contacting the property manager didn't do nothing for you. And it's fine. It's fine because Tracy's still here to end the flim flam. And I know everybody's been watching my videos. The crazy narcissist lady, I told her to leave me alone. She gonna infiltrate my little stuff. Like literally when I'm walking out the door, I say leave me alone. Okay, so what does that mean? When I say leave me alone and you don't leave me alone, what does that mean? What does it mean? This man and this realtor have constantly been trying to violate my rights. So what does that mean? This pie is good as shit. That means Tracy got to do something about it because these people won't leave me alone. I don't bother nobody. I maintain low tones. I stay in my lane. I don't bother people. I'm not trying to get hemmed up. I'm not trying to hem nobody up. That's not how I am. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy to fight and to stand up for your rights and to not be violated and not to be bent over and somebody try to fuck you up your ass. It takes a whole bunch of energy, but whatever. Tracy's here to do whatever I have to do to make sure that my rights are not continuously going to be violated. You're not going to keep harassing me and threatening to put my shit out. I'm out here busting my ass. This nigga sit on his ass all day, every day with his fat ass, leaving his taco meat and shit in the damn tub, washing his ass, but I'm not supposed to wash my ass. And he got a water bill. And I'm sitting here pissing up in diapers and shit like that because he got a water bill. Okay, but the water bill hadn't been paid in 2 years. And folks don't want me talking about it, but I'm going to talk about the shit. The lady had me pissing right there in the damn Burger King because they would not allow me to use the bathroom. So, okay, again, you know, the shit is fucked up. And like I said, these people are not going to continue to take my rights away. You have a grown woman in the fucking public place peeing on themselves because you would not allow me to use the facilities when I'm sitting there just simply trying to do my job. Again, we're not going to take Tracy's rights away. We're not going to do that. And like I said, nobody that has not officially supported my YouTube channel from day one I'm not going to allow nobody to sit there and talk shit. Because I don't need to hear your opinions. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you feel. It was instilled in me. I am programmed. That's a part of Tracy programming that you don't allow people to take your rights away. And I'm not. I'm going to do what I was taught to do. And that's not allowed anybody. Like, I know I'm out here by myself. People see me and I'm like, oh, Tracy don't have nobody in her corner and all this stuff. Okay, that may or may not be true. But I'm still not going to allow nobody to take my rights away. And I will still encourage people to also not allow people to take their rights away. So that's just how it has to be. I'm sorry. It's just how it has to be. Like I said, if I have to call code enforcement 10 more times, I'm going to do it. And these days, you need all the receipts. And I have all the receipts because they've been doing a whole bunch of slick talking behind the scenes. There's been a little sidebar conversations, and then it's been a whole bunch of shit typed on the internet and via text. So, like I said, thank you. Thank you for doing what you feel that you need to do to get this fat bitch with all of her shit up out of your space. Thank you for tapping into all the tactics. Thank you for tapping into all the tactics to do what you got to do to get this fat bitch with her mouth and all of her shit that I use, that I ate up her shit. I'm going to use her shit. I just don't want her and her shit up in my space no more. Thank you. Thank you. Because y'all keep saying Tracy brought the heat. I ain't bring no heat. Not yet. The pie is really good. All right, it's officially 7 o'clock. Feel the heat. I don't know why she's so far down on my list. I must have been calling from the other phone. Hold on. Oh, yeah. That's the phone. Never mind. Because I was like, where's the damn number? My coffee is almost gone now, Super Rainbow Queen, if you in the chat. It's just a little warm, but I'm still going to drink it. I know it's early. Okay. I should probably still doing her little drop off. So I did one run so far. Like at 5:30, a lady wanted some. She ordered some coffee and like a little refresher from Starbucks. And it was literally right down the street. Like she literally could walk to the Starbucks from her house. But it was early and it was cold. So she's like, I ain't coming out in that cold to go get my coffee. I'm cool. Okay, it's getting hot in here now. The sun is up. It was cold. And I definitely need to take a shower today. So I have to come up with the money for this fee. And then by tomorrow is when I have to start earning the money for my car payment. Okay, I thought she had to take it back. I heard a beep. So I need to have me a little whole bag that I keep in my trunk for when I take my showers and stuff. Because my little deodorant and stuff got put back in the storage and I didn't mean to do that. But again, I was just trying to clear the space so I can make room to put stuff. I need to get some more wipes too. A couple little more wipes up in there. So I really can't smell it that much because like a little bit. My pits are kicking right now. They're kicking, y'all. They're kicking. Because again, I took my little shower for the last couple of days, but I ain't had no. It's this left pit. My left pit always. My pH obviously is a little bit stronger on my left side than it is on the right side because this left pit, woof. It's bad. It's bad. If I had my little coconut oil, I do my little alcohol wipes and then I would rub some coconut oil underneath it. But yeah, it's not so bad with the alcohol wipe. So I have to get me some deodorant today. And I need to wash my ass. And so I'm trying to figure out, because like even the officer had mentioned, getting the Planet Fitness membership or whatever. Traci don't fuck with Planet Fitness. They took my money. The Asian dude was being mad rude and disrespectful and very unprofessional, just like the white lady was. But she had nothing but attitude, y'all. She had nothing but attitude. But what you want me to do? I can't tell him what to do. Excuse me? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me put my little thing away because I don't want to lose that because I need that. I lost the other one because, like I said, all the documents and stuff that I had to drop it the last time dealing with the crazy slumlord Spanish lady, all of that got lost in my little flash drive because I accidentally left it in the computer at the library. But see, back then I knew who the landlord was to contact directly. Do I wear a bra? Of course I have to wear a bra. I'm not ignoring you. I'm reading. I'm reading what you said. First of all, don't be fresh. Second of all, be patient. I was reading what you were saying, okay? Yes, of course, Tracy wears a bra. I have to wear a bra every single day. Okay. Tracy, titties are right here. They're right here. Okay. Here. Not here. Titties here. Okay. What brand? I don't know. Different brands. Right now I have on Juicy Couture because I got some new sports bras from the DDs. I got the cutest little dresses, $6 for the DDs. Because my one friend had asked me, like, if I went on a date, would I wear a dress? Of course I would wear a dress. Tracy is very girly, always has been. I just don't seem like it right now because you see I'm in survival mode right now. And this is my 5th time being homeless, 3rd time having to sleep in my car. So, yeah. The YN was talking about that too. Why don't you try to do something with your hair? I'm like, boy, unless you give me some money to go get my hair done, don't come up in here trying to mess with me and disturb my whole soul because my hair is not done. I am homeless sleeping in this car. Okay. I don't give a fuck what my hair looks like right now. I'm hustling trying to make this money. So again, unless you're gonna put up some money for me to go get my hair done, shut the fuck up. Okay. I don't want to hear that shit. He on the phone with his little girlfriend or who he wants to be his girlfriend. And she's sitting up in there doing her hair. She's sitting in the house in her room, got her little curling irons out and her little flat irons and doing what she want to do to her hair. Jason, I don't have that right now. I don't have that right now. So don't come at me talking about why don't I try to do something with my hair? Give me the money and I will gladly go get my hair done. What is the what? What is my favorite brand? I don't know. Something that's going to cover these things up and have me a little bit lifted. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as it fits. Losing the weight, it hasn't been fun trying to find clothes that actually fit and all that stuff. It hasn't been fun. All right, let's turn this app on and see what we got going on. Because right now, I'm in Towson right now. Well, at least the Towson little work area or whatever. So okay, hold on. Pause. Okay, so like I said, it's like I wanted to hold on, let me close it just for one complete second and I'm gonna turn it back on. So I wanted to talk about like the advantages, of being platinum, with DoorDash. So as far as I can see, it really hasn't been anything. Let me see. No, I don't know. Anywho, they have a thing on here. Oh, it's not on there no more. So Flirk. Well, they had a little thing on here. It was supposed to. It was like another little promotion. All right, I'm clicking out of it so I can. It was on there before I did my first little run or whatever. It's not on there now. So it was supposed to be for platinum people. You were supposed to get an extra 50 cents per order until June the 30th, but it's not on there now. So that's what I'm saying. Like DD be cutting up too much. Excuse me. All right, so let's see what action we get going on here. And my phone, my battery is low, so at some point it's going to cut off. Okay, so it's not on there no more, but it says it includes $1 platinum pay promo. So this is a twofer. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's right here. It says includes $1 for platinum pay promo. So that's the only time that I can honestly say, other than when they had did the delivery challenge thing, that it actually was higher because I was platinum. Because the only other ones were like $25 for 25 runs. So this is a twofer for 4.7 miles for 2 orders for $8.75. Okay, I mean it's not too far. People want their coffee, honey. They want their coffee. Then turn right onto Keswick Road. Turn it down a little bit. All right, so let's go get folks their coffee. Phone is still up there. So I'm gonna see if I can try to turn the car in today. If not, then I don't know. Like tomorrow, I have to be out all day, so something's gonna have to give because like the brakes need to be looked at. I don't know what. Like let's see if it does the little jerky because it was doing it. Like when I was on my way to handle the business yesterday. Continue for 1 mile. And then it was doing it this morning. Like as soon as I left out, like I said, I was right there by the police station for real. That's why I said I didn't have to worry about like where I was parked. I didn't go nowhere. I didn't leave. I ain't have nowhere to go anyways unless I was working, and I was tired. I was in there for hours, you know. So it's like, but it was a cute little white dude that had helped me. He was patient with me, and I was trying to be patient with him. So I understand they were busy. There's a lot of folks out there cutting up. A lot of folks out there cutting up. That room was packed. So see, it's doing the jerky. It's doing the jerky. It's doing the jerky. Like yeah, it's doing the jerky. So I can't function. Ooh, I can't function like this. Like so, I know it's early. He hasn't responded to. He hasn't. Okay. Okay. It's not me. It's him. I hate when people honk me like that. That wasn't me. That was the other car. Haha, that looks just like the other little car that I had. I had the little red Prius before, but again, the check engine light came on, and then I started smelling not right away, but I eventually started smelling the exhaust. So the moment that I started smelling the exhaust, I had to switch out the car. So we're not going to allow everything to escalate to that point this time. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and swap out the car. I have to be out here hustling to get this money together, whatever. So I need not to have the jerky, and you know, sometimes cars just need to be serviced. It's just something that has to happen. So, and thankfully, you know, I don't have to worry about that right now myself because it's not my vehicle. So when things need to be taken care of, all I have to do is like text or make a phone call. I mean, the oil change thing took a minute, but other than that, like he's been on it with everything else. My other car got switched out in an hour. The 2 tire things, like he was in the hospital that night the first time. Like he had his folks coming, like with me. Put the little donut on my car, and then the other one, the nail got the screw or whatever. That happened on a Saturday, so both times I had to go in on a Saturday to get the tires replaced. Folks are out taking their little morning walk. Oh, and they holding hands. Oh. can't remember what that Smoothie King was. It was something else. I've been in this neighborhood twice. I wasn't technically the nanny that one time. I was more like the housekeeper in the bigger house of the two. And then my last family that I was actually a neighbor with, both of them are right here in this neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Uh-oh, go ahead. I'm not gonna disturb the little lovebirds, honey. Tracy ain't gonna do that. All right, so. But like I said, y'all, I feel pretty good. Like, I feel pretty good because it's like things just have to happen the way that they're supposed to happen at this point. Like, I'm not gonna stress about it or, let it keep wearing on my mind or whatever. Like I said yesterday when the stupid text messages came in, I was literally on my way to start work. So again, my little money got put on hold for a second, but I gotta get this money together. I gotta get my money together for this fee. I'm supposed to have it. So I'm not turning right here. I'm gonna turn to the light. Ooh, bright light. Yeah, it's jerking. It's jerking. So I'm just waiting for him to respond because I most likely have to switch out this car today. And I know I got all my shit in the truck, but it's not everything because some of the stuff already got put in the storage. But I have to hustle to get this money together, especially losing out on the day from yesterday. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I was doing. I see folks being nosy. They being nosy. I'm busy right now. I need me some sunglasses too. So I'm gonna do whatever little runs I can do for right now. But then I gotta head back to that side of town because this jerky, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it has something to do with the check engine light because it was doing the jerky first. Then the little check engine light just came on as I've been sitting here talking. But it's jerking. Yeah, and the other car, like I said, it's the first time it's done that. The other car didn't do that. So I'm just gonna do these two, and then I gotta head back to the other side of town. It's enough between the first one and these two is enough for my little gas money. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. And my coffee is completely out. Yeah, so here's the little paper, where the officer had suggested where I had to go yesterday. And I mean, I'm not gonna say their names and stuff like that, but they were really cute. Oh, excuse me, I said cute. No, I'm sorry, cool. I meant to say cool. Yeah, they were cute too, though. Both of them. But the one in the driver's seat, though, oh yeah, definitely. They both were thick and sturdy too. And then the one in the passenger seat, he had a bald head. I got a thing for bald heads too. But anywho, that's not what I was there for. I legitimately needed some advice. But hey, I got eyes though. I got eyes. Yeah, so I appreciate their little tidbits. I appreciate the advice. Like, I do. It's all good. So I hope folks have been able to do their little rounds, submitting their little paperwork and all that stuff. Hopefully everybody's been out doing their little rounds. I couldn't find my brush. My little boar's hair brush. It's cute. Trying to brush up and do flyaways and stuff. I don't have no products and stuff, no coconut oil, nothing in the car with me. All of that stuff too was left on the table, so that stuff was removed. I don't know where it is because I didn't see it. So like I said, it's like folks need to learn to leave people's stuff alone. You're not supposed to be touching people's stuff. I understand it's your apartment, but you don't have to mess with people's stuff, let alone throw out your stuff. Like I said, they asked for somebody that was going to come in and be comfortable, opening up the space and all that stuff. But yeah, it's not definitely not comfort, and you didn't get who you could try to sucker. You got the person that's here to teach you the lesson. Both of you, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, damn, the light is out. Okay, I'm going this way. Haha, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Continue for half mile. Okay, it's still jerking. OMG. Like I can feel the vibration, like even like right under my butt. But this car does have a lot of miles on it. I mean, Toyotas obviously are built for the long haul because this car has over, I think it's 369,000 miles on it. We're right onto East Belvedere Avenue. Turn it around because it gets stuck underneath the acceleration pedal sometimes. So I was trying to see, because I said like on Fridays when I actually am able to pay my car note, I would turn like, they're right, or you want me to turn right? Okay. Continue for half mile. Okay, that's all you gotta say, bitch. Hey, birdies. They're like beep, 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 beep. So cute. Okay, and don't repeat it again because I don't need to hear it like 3 more times. I don't see it. Drive east on East Belvedere Avenue. Okay, I have to go through the light. Okay, fine. So I have to go through the light and then it should be on the left, she said. Transformers, more than BCI. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, oh, oh. Traci and your aroma, like, do something about that girl. Oh, I know where I am. We've come to this Belvedere Market before. Where's the Dunkin' Donuts though? Oh, there it is. Yeah, they have an interesting ramen noodle place in there, and an interesting little hot dog place. We brought the baby up here a couple of times. I had brought the baby up here a couple of times. I came with my little French friend when we were still actually friends, and of course I came with her parents. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I'm in your way. Pull up over here. Oh no, that's not a parking spot. Okay, pull up over here. Because that other side is not big enough to be a parking spot. And here's the Jimmy John's Thai and Mighty Thai chicken wrap. It's back. Okay. I don't know. I like Jersey Mike's better than Jimmy John's. I'm just saying. Jersey Mike's puts way more meat on your sandwich than Jimmy John's. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see if I need my jacket or not. Oh yeah, still caught a chili. Definitely need your jacket, Tracy. Well, actually put on your black jacket. Oh no, I got this one. So this one already. Yeah. I mean, both of them need to be washed at this point. Well, yeah, Tracy, put the black one on. It's like, you gotta coordinate. You gotta coordinate. So I had my green jacket was in the trunk. I didn't feel like getting out. It was cold last night, y'all. I was freezing my balls off last night. But and I had in my blanket, I had my other little jacket in the trunk. I was too tired. I couldn't get up to get it. But like I said, there's nothing like having the freedom of being able to move like I need to without people, trying to hover over me like they a freaking overseer or whatever, clocking everything that I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just trying to get myself, my money, and everything else back on track. That's it. Oh, it's two. They have two. Okay. The same person had two, so it's not officially a twofer. But normally it will say, you have two orders and it's from the same customer. Because sometimes it's mainly you have two different pickups from two different spots, but you're delivering to the same person. So it just didn't say it this time. But I mean, it's okay. One stop is one stop, and then I could get on the highway to head back to the Mills of Owings. Yeah, that's where I have to go. Thank you, sweetie. Have a good day. Respect. Like sprinkles. That is so cute. Ooh, wait a minute, y'all. That looks intriguing. A fruit punch donut. Mm. Mm. All of the crumble on top reminds me. It's giving me strawberry crunch with human little ice cream bar vibes. And then look at this little bag right here. So cute. My goals have sprinkles. Cute. Super Rainbow Queen. Then got something else that look like I might have to get. And I can get it. If I can get it, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, let me see. My stuff is over here. Yes, it is. Is this it too? It's you too. Oh. Yes, thank you. Y'all had it ready for me.
Is it from the same person?
Yes, it is the same person. Yes, that's what I was looking at too. Thank you. All right, see, this is what I need to look at. These fit in my container, but let me see. Hold on, y'all. you so much. I appreciate it. You too, sweetie. She came from behind the counter to open the door for me. That was really sweet. You see what I'm saying? A little kindness goes a long, long, long way. More people need to learn that lesson. For real. Stop trying to use and abuse people and get up off your fat ass and make your money the way that you need to so you can pay your own damn bills like everybody else. Hold on, y'all. I need my container. Let me see what's in this. Hold on. Oh, here's my brush. See what you find when you're not looking for it. When I was looking for it, I couldn't find it. Chargers. My little box is in the storage. I need it because I spilled a drink. Well, one of them is. Come on, man. It's tape. My jelly beans. I guess my square box is in the storage, but I got my little candle. I need to sit this thing in. Taylor, your hair is very pretty. You're very welcome. I'm about to get my hair done as soon as I can get past this. Oh Lord, Tracy, hold on. I gotta wipe this thing out. It's icky. It's icky. Her hair is real pretty. I like her over here is real pretty too, like auburn. That's why I keep my wipes in here. I keep my wipes. Oh. Need some more. It's sticky. Something sticky spilled. It's all good. I'm wiping it out. I don't want no sticky to get on people's food. This is what I do. Try to provide the absolute best customer service that I can. Mm-hmm. That's why I write the little thank you notes and the little receipts when I do my shopping deliveries and stuff, you know. Because you just never know, one little thing, one little smiley face might make somebody's day. You just never know. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it speaks volumes, just spreading a little bit of kindness. A little bit of love is all it takes. A little bit of love is a long, long way. A little bit of love is all it takes. All right, it's wet, so let me wipe it out. I keep my paper towels. Okay, ta-da! All right, so these drinks are gonna have to go in here. It's already in the container. Okay. All right. All right, this is not going to fit secure in this little thing. So I'm going to take it out and put it in my cup holder until I arrive at my destination. So I had got that raspberry drink from Wawa's. And of course, accidentally left it in the car the other night. And I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so these two little baggies, they can sit right on top of my container. We're going to move it all the way to the back. So hopefully it's not a whole bunch of shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Alright. Okay, so that took a couple extra little minutes, but oh shit, wait a minute, Tracy. Hold on, my phone is in my bag. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my phone in there. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it in here. I gotta punch it. It won't stay. Okay, there we go. What's up, Sprinkle? What's up, honey? How you doing? How you living? You see, I'm out here hustling, trying to make this money, girl. As always, I gotta come up with this fee. I gotta come up with it for tomorrow. Ooh. So I don't think. Wait a minute. I don't think your number is in this phone. I need to put your number in all of my phones, actually. Yeah, I don't think it's in this one. I'll text you. I hope all is well with you. I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. Okay, I'll need a pen. Okay. Five minutes. Yay! That is awesome. Like Hannibal from the A-Team used to say, I love it when a plan comes together. Tracy does too. I sure do. I sure do. All right. So are you still in the chat, Sprinkle? This dust, y'all. Like I said, I don't know where my Armor All spray is, but I just dusted, and this thing is dusty again. Oh, I don't have to wipe it down again. Like, I wipe down this thing, like, it seems like every other day. I don't know why it accumulates so much dust. Like, so much dust. And so, like, the little panel on this side, that's what I'm saying. It's like this car needs some service, because my little panel, like, especially being in the car and stuff like that, like, I have to hit all the buttons. But I didn't have to worry about it last night, because I was by the police station. Like, there were cops. Like, there were a couple of people that had walked by in the middle of the night, but it was mainly just the cops. So, hey, Mama. The car has my mama's whole birthday on it. All right, so which way am I going to? Okay. All right, I'm going left. I'm going left. Are you still in the chat, Sprinkle? Did you dip out already? I'm trying to see. Oh, that's traffic enforcement. They have a little white and green flashing light in the front. Flashing lights. Like that. That song came on yesterday when we were in the car. That was before I had dropped off the YN. I guess she had dipped out. Ah. Okay, Sprinkle, I'll have to text you. I'm definitely gonna have to text you, but I your number is in this phone, in the pink phone. I need to put it in my black phone too. I rarely use my red phone for personal reasons or just anything other than my DoorDash. So 11. I know all my stuff is coming. It's coming. Yeah. That was a school bus. 11 was just on school bus, y'all. Yes. Hercules. Yes. car is definitely jerking. I don't know if y'all can tell from the video. And I need to put my blanket back down too. Okay, what is this that they got blocking the street? Oh, they have little like curbside little, you can dine and have your little drinks outside, but they literally have it in the street. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 minutes. Okay. So I'm literally in my old neighborhood still, just on the other side from, like I said, when I was doing my little domestic work and stuff. So, yep. So, like I said, I didn't make any money yesterday, but I got some stuff done. So today I have to hustle. I have to hustle today. But I have to see what's going on with this car. Like I said, he's gonna have to switch out the cars because I gotta get this money together. Okay, Jeep. Don't slam on your brakes like that. Bring home the Baconator from Wendy's. Okay. Baconator. I love bacon. It's a little Miami is best for me because it's like I went to IHOP the other day, or last week. Yesterday, Tuesday, last week. And I was like, oh, I think I want to go to IHOP again because I miss having my bacon. Like, y'all know I cook. I haven't been cooking. I have to eat out. Traci. Vibes means change. So y'all know I'm at the threshold of my new beginnings. So it was 1111. That was like my first little age number that I noticed this morning. And then the next one was 5551. And today's the 12th, so I read the date. Because sometimes they just get written all over everywhere. And then I try to go back and look at the messages, but I get sidetracked. Real deal Jamaican cuisine. Roma, Little Italy takeout and delivery. Shopee discount outlet. Okay. Oh, you just gonna pull out. You got a Virginia tag, of course. You just gonna pull out. Okay. So this is my little Family Dollar. I was chilling in the parking lot. I was having my whole little moment. I was sitting in the little Jaguar. Like, I got to drive the little Jaguar before I was able to drive the truck. And I was having a little moment. Like, there was two little tearful kind of jerky moments I had when I was still in that house. So the lady was like, well, your mom was with you in the car. Shoes tight on my foot. Okay, my battery is low, y'all, because it's down to 20%, which I knew I wasn't going to be able to be on here long. I just wanted to come on because I didn't get to record for the last couple of days. You know, so I put the papers on the folks. So it's like they better not be up in my chat no more. Because then, like, I don't know officially if the paperwork got served last night. The gentleman said that they were supposed to have got served last night. I'm not sure if they did or not. And I'm not going back to the house to find out. I got my money to make. I'm not going back to the house until I'm coming to retrieve my stuff anyways. I feel comfortable there. I don't like how everything has been affected by the negative energy in that space. Right here. pass it? Can I pass it? Okay, I'm right here. I'm right here. You just didn't have me turn in the first turn, but there's a back way. Let's see. Oh, you're not gonna reroute? Okay. I think I'm at the right spot. Is she's still trying to figure out her life, like me. Okay, I reloaded. Uh-oh. Okay, my this bra is not. This bra is not equipped for all of this extra bouncy. I'm sorry. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't know if I'm at the right spot. Hold on, because there's a little building right here. I'm trying to get out that way so I can see what's going on. I knew it was a different building all the way down the driveway. Okay. See, that's why I was taking a look. Okay, hold on. I definitely got to move this blanket. Oh. We're doing our alphabet this morning. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, P. Excuse me, dear. Where's building G? Over there? Okay, thank you. I don't know what this is. This is weird. Oh, it's like a little seat. Oh. Please don't mess up my ties. Oh, Lord. You waiting for Dunkin' Donuts?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good morning, dear. How are you? I'm good. Alrighty. All your goodies are. Do you have a pen?
2273.
Okay. Let's see if I only have to enter it once. Nope. It's the same pen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning, Miss Finney.
My goodness, how many more times you want me to click on it? Okay, DoorDash. Okay. I think we're good now. Dee be cutting that. All right. So I had to put your one drink in my little cup holder because it wasn't going to stay. Oh. So here's the one. Sorry. Thank you. You can't really hold this. Okay. That one's a little bit more sturdy because it's short.
Thank
There
you.
you go. Your nails are so pretty.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, sweetie. Okay, let me see. Can I go out right here? I think so. Okay, see? That was short and sweet. Like Hannibal said, I love it when a plan comes together. He does too. All right. Don't switch. We gotta close this out. I gotta head back to the Mills of Owings. Yeah, I'm right. Actually, they have me like right over in the little Rossville zone, which is like White Marsh, Kearney, Parkville. I'm just right outside the little Towson zone. Those folks behind me. Okay, so that's $10. Okay, that's gonna go towards my gas. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Cause I had bought my coffee. I ain't gonna turn it down because it ain't like I'm confrontational. You get what I'm saying? Like we cool, we building up, we cool, we friends. Sometimes you have to be confrontational. Sometimes you just gotta check a bitch. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so sometimes you just gotta do that. Sometimes.
Oh, hell no.
My little prayers just
That
popped
was
up.
fucking Garrett came on. That was Gay came on.
Okay, let me put my seatbelt on. And let me move out the way because all the cheerings and everybody's walking up the hill. Uh-oh. Go this way. Oh, shit. Please don't come this way. Thank you. Oh, they were parking. Never mind. Please don't mess up my tires. Please don't mess up my tires. I can't have another flat tire. Lord Jesus. Oh, all right. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to pull over here in the shade for 1 second so I can respond to these messages. I'm going to pull up over here in the shade. It's all a little incline, but it's okay. It's some type of school. It's not a regular school. I don't know. And they have a big house. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been out here. I don't normally work in Towson, just here and there. All right, the sun is still coming through the trees a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. My battery's low, like I had said, so. And don't babe me, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. What did she say? What did Megan say? You're not my daddy. I'm not your baby. Okay. Okay, here's a little morning prayer for my Facebook. Dear Lord, thank you for waking me up this morning and giving me the breath of life. I know that I've reached this day not by luck, but by your grace. Thank you for all the good things you have done for me. Today I commit myself to you. Please guide my every step in this world that often seems gray. Help me to live in a positive mindset. Let me hear your voice, follow your will, and may all I do bring glory to you. May your hand lead me through this day. I pray this in the name of Jesus. Amen. That's why I'm like, you know what? You shouldn't be playing with God. Honey. Whew. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so my regular prayers have popped up too. Have faith and stay in prayer all day, every day. Because of thy loving kindness is better than life. My lips shall praise thee. Hmm. Okay, so the inspiration is perhaps bearing a few expectations. It pains us to admit that our love for many is largely conditional on certain things, such as if the other partner stays faithful, if they continue to help provide for us, or if they do not know certain things about us, etc. Accepting God into your heart is the only condition required for lasting, eternal love. His love for all is unconditional, but He has empowered you to make the choice yourself. Once you have accepted the Lord, you may never truly leave from His embrace. I know that's right. So the prayer is, My Father, the Lord Almighty, I thank you for hearing my prayer and in granting me, hold on, shifted, and in granting me lasting and eternal love. I pray only that you may find a way into the hearts of those who do not yet praise or speak your name. Help me to open my mouth and spread the good word, my Almighty Father, so that all of your children may know your everlasting blessings. Amen. I know that's right. And then, of course, it's an angel number for the little likes, 1116. For all the little hearts, all the little hearts. That was from Psalms 63, verse 3. The fat meltdown. Come on, thing. I don't know what it was doing. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Just gonna roll with it, roll with it, roll with it. All right. what is that? Kumbaya? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. What is it? But I mean, thank you. That sounds like a compliment. So I'm definitely going to say thank you to that. I'm not sure. Let's see, Virgo. It's sad to see no one replying. Oh. Let's see. Warrior woman, warrior woman. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Warrior woman. Confirmation. Yes. What you want, DoorDash? What you want? What you want? You got something good for me, DoorDash? Mm, mm. Oops, wait a minute. Okay, this phone is on 68%. So let's come by here. Black American song. It's a Black American song? I don't know. I gotta look at it. I'm not sure. Crumbs and stuff. I gotta wipe off my dash. Cheers to the freaking weekend and drink to that. Hey. Don't let the bastards get you down. Oh, oh my goodness. I sheepy. But I'm now just officially getting my day started. Yeah. I woke up feeling like something was biting under my back. What? Above my mattress, I found this. My whole family has been staring at it for an hour, but we still can't figure out what it is. Does anyone know what this could be? Check the first comment. It looks like mice poop. That's what it looks like. I like this dude. Wait, copyright. Come on, girl. Get it. Come on. She looking like Shaka Khan too. But doing all Beyonce. Yes. I love it. Hopefully y'all can. Oh, I take the shoe off my foot. Oh, ow. Yeah, she's showing that booty. It look like she on the beach. When you have a white dad but a white mom, I'm a black mom.
No. And what do we say when someone provokes us? If you want to talk about it, be about it in your hands. No. And what do we say when someone provokes us? If you're gonna talk about it, be about it. Be in your hands. No. And what you consider some
Attention, Uber, Lyft drivers, DoorDash.
I'm a millionaire. It is done. I generate millions with ease. I attract millions constantly. Being a millionaire is my nature. My ideas are worth millions. My bank account reflects millions. I live the life of a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. It is done. I generate.
This super rare pigeon couple appears only when destiny is about to shift. If you scroll away now, your luck may stay blocked for the next 29 days. But if you share this video right now, if your relief only lasts a day, you're not broken. Your plan needs to change.
Nah, I don't need no adjustment.
Oh, come on, man, you can do better than that. Smack your goddamn daddy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to smack this motherfucker. You're gonna get back everything you took. Oh, come on, man, you can do better than that. Smack your goddamn daddy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to smack this motherfucker. You're gonna get back everything you took.
He had his little chucks on too. I used to love my chucks.
Smack your goddamn daddy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to smack this motherfucker. You're gonna get back everything you took.
Oh God, that is funny. Oh wait. Lick. Right now. Come on. See, like you should be tightening up them inner thigh muscles with that move, honey. I don't think I can do all that. I don't know, but my knees ain't as bad as I thought. Yeah. Especially getting up and down off of that damn air mattress. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I gotta take a picture of this eye makeup. This eye makeup is fierce. It's kind of giving me oh, it's like too. And I could appreciate a black lippy too. I can. I definitely can. It serves its purpose.
This form only appears when your destiny is about to unfold. The moment it awakens, everything starts aligning. Type yes and follow before it fades. Not everyone can see this. This form only appears when your destiny is about to unlock. The moment it awakens, everything starts aligning for you. Type yes and follow before it fades. Not everyone can see this. This form only appears when your destiny is about to unlock. The moment it awakens, everything starts aligning for you.
Listen, she tried to grab my hair. I say, team natural, baby, you can't catch this. She put me in the headlock and window work on me. You think I know? You can't use the team. Exactly. Girl, y'all was showing out for the 9-9. Listen.
From the 99 to the 2000.
She put me in the head.
Money flows to me. I'm grateful for the money I have. I'm grateful for the money on its way to me. Thank you for my money. I'm
Yes.
money into my life.
Yes.
I have wealth. Wealth comes naturally to me.
Oh shit.
Money is my friend.
Okay, wait a minute. I know. This thing is cut. I need to cut my toenails. Oh, this damn sucks. Oh. Okay, there we go. So my little YN, like I said, he supposed to bring me an outfit, but he got me a shirt and some socks. Okay, Tracy. Oh. All right. I'm waiting for my folks to respond back because I gotta see what's going on with this car. Like, I need to make money today. I need to make money.
Welcome unlimited income to my life.
This ancient creature only
And then that's a dragonfly.
If you ignore this moment, type yes and follow before it flies away.
Mm-hmm. Dragonflies is definitely supposed to be good luck. I had seen a ladybug too when I was leaving out yesterday, and I was like, I wanted to move it because I didn't want it to get squashed in it, just like that bee. Because eventually somebody would have squashed it. Okay. Oh, somebody was listening. Somebody need a jacket on too. It's too cold. Everybody got a jacket on except for them with the short sleeves. You don't even have a long sleeves. All right, still waiting for that response. Okay. All right. Uh, uh, uh. I ain't not planning to take my medicine. Oh my goodness. No more big bag. Oh, okay. Oh, ow. No, no. That's Cockeysville, not the Millsville. Okay, let me see how far. Not that far. Not that far. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh no. Sheepy. That coffee ain't doing nothing for me this morning. Nothing. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I gotta figure out. I could actually go drop the car if I get looked at something. I don't know. But I'm getting sleepy again, so I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh my goodness, that coffee is not kicking in. Oh, it's not kicking in soon enough, honey. It's not kicking in soon enough. I was trying to get these little flyaways out the way, but it's just gonna be what it's gonna be for the day. Like it's just gonna be what it is. The flyaways, they're just gonna be there. All right, y'all. Have a good day. I'll come back later and let you know pretty much how the rest of my day is going. Like, hold on, I gotta write down that number. Hold on, it's my pen. I'm gonna have to take another nap, but I got money to make. But anywho, like I said, we'll see how the rest of the day pops off. But all right, y'all. Trying to take care of business Tuesday. Taking care of business every day. All right, y'all. I'm out. To be continued. I'll most likely will come on later on and let you know how the rest of my day is unfolding. All right. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Traci out. Bye, y'all.